Hi, I'm Paris, and this is the time of year when everyone's eating sweet potato, but I eat them the rest of the year too. Sweet potato are actually a mainstay of the diet that's helped me lose 50 pounds in the past year. Normally, when I go over to Trader Joe's, Whole Foods, or our local supermarket, I'll pick up a package of these petite sweet potatoes. They're about 5 inches long, a couple inches across. They don't take as long to bake, and they, for some reason, to me anyway, taste especially sweet, and I like that. The problem with this is when you're thinking, what would I like to eat? And you're looking around the kitchen and you think sweet potato, you're looking at, with these small sweet potatoes, 45 minutes to bake them. With the larger potatoes, an hour or even more. So when you're hungry now, not a good solution. Until I found these in my supermarket just a day or two ago. These are very crinkly. Bruce sweet potatoes. These are steam in the bag, fresh picked, small petite sweet potato. Ready to eat from the time you put them in the microwave, 10 minutes. Now I know a lot of people like to boil their potatoes, boil their sweet potatoes. It's a different taste. Some people think it's more healthful because you don't get as much of the sugar to caramelize. But some people say it's less healthful because you wash away the nutrients. I don't know. Sweet potatoes, though, are so healthy for you. However you're eating them, it's a good thing. Maybe not so much with the marshmallows on top. But if you're eating just sweet potato, however you prepare them, I think they've got to be so good for you. So in this video, what I'm trying to determine is not the healthier way to prepare them, but whether this steam in the bag version of sweet potatoes is going to taste sufficiently good, sufficiently like these when I bake them, that I'll use this as a snack because I can have it right away. Only have to wait 10 minutes from the time I get hungry. The petite sweet potatoes that I will be baking are from Trader Joe's. This is a 32-ounce bag. You can get an idea of the size of them there. This extremely loud, crinkly bag is Bruce sweet potato, a 24-ounce bag. You don't puncture it or do anything other than just throw it in the microwave for 8 minutes. Give it a couple minutes to cool down. You're ready to eat them. Another time consideration is that the Bruce sweet potatoes are pre-washed. They look pretty clean. Pre-washed, whereas these, I will have to wash them. I will have to cut off the ends and poke holes in them so they don't explode. I hope somebody poked holes in these in advance. And I will then take my to-be-baked sweet potatoes and put them in an air fry tray. That way they get the hot air all around them while they're baking. That means I have to wait for the oven to preheat. That can add a few more minutes. So this will really save me a lot of time if these taste good enough. All I know is I'm going to have sweet potatoes to eat for the next couple days. I am off to the kitchen to get these ready, to preheat the oven, put them in the oven, let them bake 45 minutes. Now it will be 10 minutes, so when these are in 35 minutes, I'll put these in so they are both piping hot at the same time, and I'll be back here to try them out. 2 minutes left on the Bruce sweet potatoes. That bag is really plump full. I'm sure hoping nothing explodes. It was sizzling a moment ago. Now the bag's deflating, so I don't think we had any exploding potatoes happening. Here are my steamy sweet potato. Look pretty good. Okay. Here are my baked sweet potato. Looks like there's a lot more of the baked ones. Maybe the steaming made these shrink. I'm ready for my dinner of no meat and lots of potatoes. Actually, I will add some other stuff to this. It is funny though, this is not supposed to be that much more in its package of potatoes, but it looks like so much more. It's almost like the steamed potatoes. Maybe some of them did explode. They're nowhere to be found. I'm ready to try them out. I'll sample one of my 45 minutes baked sweet potato first. Refresh the flavor in my mouth and in my mind. Good. Nice bright orange, of course. And now to try a steamed Bruce sweet potato. Skin's still soft, whereas mine are a little bit crunchy, the baked potatoes. Orange is a little different. Taste is a lot different. Texture is different too. This is more mushy, kind of like mashed potatoes. This still has some texture. You need to chew it a little bit more. And I'm missing that sweet flavor, especially it seems inside the skin of my baked potato. That's where that sweetness is waiting, and I'm not tasting nearly as much of that with this. Don't know whether to attribute the difference in sweetness to the Bruce sweet potato being perhaps a slightly different variety of sweet potato or the method of preparation. But at this point I suspect the steaming, it cooked them all the way through and they taste good, but if you're going for that extra sweetness of the sweet potato, nothing beats baking. So the microwavable steamed sweet potatoes are good. I think I'll keep these around because sometimes when the cupboard's sort of bare, you want something, you don't want to give in to temptation of having something that's not good for you. I could steam these up in 10 minutes and I would enjoy eating some of them. But my baked sweet potatoes, I have these usually at the end of my evening meal, so they're kind of like a dessert, and I don't think anything's going to beat that sweet flavor for dessert. I'll link to both of these sweet potatoes down below the video, and I'm going to go have some of each to eat, and I'll see you on the next review.